Okay, today we're going to be subtracting 2-digit numbers and 1-digit numbers. So we'll start with this one, 67 subtract 4. Now, nice and straightforward really. If you think about, if I know 7 subtract 4, then which is 3 from my number bonds from year 1, then 67 subtract 4 will be 63. The tens column is staying the same. So your turn, pause the video, see if you can do it by thinking, oh, I know what 5 subtract 2 is, so therefore I know what 35 subtract 2 is. Pause the video, come back when you're ready. Okay, 5 subtract 2 is 3. 2 and 3 make 5, so 35 subtract 2 will be 33. Now again, a bit like with adding, what happens when we go across 10? So it's very easy when it's within 10, when you're not having to do any crossing of tens barriers. But when you go across 10, it becomes a bit more tricky. So 17 subtract 8, again, this is my knowing my number bonds within 20. I might just know that that is 9. If I didn't know it, again, this time with my number line, I'm going to start on the right because I'm subtracting, I'm moving backwards. If I subtract 7, that takes me to 10, but I know that 8 is the same as 7 and 1, so I need to subtract another 1, which takes me to 9. So you'll go have a go at these again and see how quickly you can do them. Either you just know them off the top of your head, or try and do it with this method where you're starting on the right this time. So for instance, with 15, I'm counting back to the next multiple of 10, which is 10. What do I need to subtract? And then how much more do I need to subtract to make sure I've subtracted the full 6? Pause the video, come back when you're ready. Okay, 15 subtract 6 is 9. 14 subtract 5 is also 9. 13 subtract 8 is 5. And 12 subtract 4 is 8. Again, be really honest with yourself. If you don't know these quite quickly, practice them. Practice, practice, practice. Go on, hit the button. Ask older brothers and sisters, adults in your family to test you as much as possible. The better you know these, the easier so much more of the maths you'll do in the next few years becomes. So if we know that, if I know 17 subtract 8 is 9, then I can start to do 67 subtract 8. So I know it's going to take me back to 9 ones, and then 1 less 10, which is going to be 59. And if we just look at that on a number line, again, I'm starting on the right, so I'm starting here and I'm counting back. So I'm going to subtract 8. So I'm going to do this by going back to the nearest multiple of 10, which is 60, using my number bonds, because I know 7 subtract 7 is 0 ones. But 8 is the same as 7 and 1. So I need to subtract another 1, which takes me to 59. Let me show you one more example. So if I know that 12 subtract 6 is 6, and I've taken 1 10, so I'm going to take another 10 off here, which gives me 36. However, if I think about this with a number line, so I realize that's a little bit confusing, think, where's the nearest multiple of 10? 40. I'm going to subtract 2, because I know 2 subtract 2 is 0 ones. But 6 is made up of 2 and 4, so I've only taken away 2 so far, so I need to now take away another 4. Again, using my number bonds, 10 subtract 4 is 6. So 40 subtract 4 is going to be 36. And this is where, again, counting back in tens is really, really important. Just that real fluency with counting, thinking using the number square that we used the other day. Keep practicing counting back across 10. So have a go at this one, pause the video, and then stop when you're ready. Okay, 35 subtract 7. Well, let's have a look at our number line. Here's 35. I'm going to put in that nearest multiple of 10 because I can see that 7 is larger than 5. So I'm going to subtract 5. 5 subtract 5 is 0, but 7 is made up of 5 and 2. So I need to subtract another 2, which takes me to 28 is my answer. So stop the video now, go and have a go at your independent task. But please don't be afraid to draw number lines, draw things, count back. really represent the problem. Don't think you have to do it all in your head. Really great mathematicians do not do everything in their head. They write things down, they try things out. So do that. Use the number line. It's a really great tool.